The day has come. We are leaving for the Mitty in the morning with this car. Buckle up, put it in gear. Let's get these 240s on the road. All right, the day has come. It has been 15 days since you drove this to Cars and Coffee. What have you done since then?
The drive to Cars and Coffee revealed a couple of things that needed to be replaced. For one, the left rear wheel bearing was bad, a real bad growl.
Okay, so that's what we heard on the test drive?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's replaced, and then I did the other wheel bearing also because of some slack. So those are the major things. Other than that, just a little bit of tweaking and tuning.
But it runs fine, drives fine, no grinding gears, nothing.
Oh, it shifts beautifully. The clutch is working, the brakes are working better now. So yeah, everything's settling in.
Good, good. And we are here at Paul's. We are loading up. What's going to happen is I'm driving the 4Runner with all the tools, some extra parts maybe.
Do we have tools or extra?
Well,
we do?
Maybe we will bring tools, maybe we won't. But got all the
I have a crescent wrench.
Gonna bring the tents and all the packing stuff in the 4Runner. Fred is gonna come in his 240, the orange one, and Paul will be in this one, of course. You made it 6 months ago. This thing was nothing.
It was empty, yeah. So yeah, we did. We got it all. We finished per our plan, and I've been testing it the last couple of weeks to make sure that nothing was gonna break when we drove out the driveway. At least we don't know. They're old cars, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna drive.
Yeah, 10-hour drive maybe. What is it?
11. Yeah, usually going there is longer because of traffic. Coming back on Sunday is pretty free flowing.
Yeah. So, guys, you're gonna see it all here. So stay tuned.
Past the halfway point, and we're getting some fuel here. There's no trailer queens up in this locality. We've been rolling. It was a very harrowing morning. We had a lot of thunderstorms. We drove through a huge cell of red a couple of times actually, and it was very scary to say the least. We'll be on the road here in a minute, and we'll get you on the next stop. Now we're in a pretty long traffic jam.
Traffic jam. 17 minutes.
All right, trip report. 50 more miles till we stop for gas again. Just a couple of things to note. No real noises. Everything seems to be doing good so far. We're running at a really nice temperature. If allegedly we had cruised at about 85 miles per hour, which I would never do because we don't exceed the speed limit, it would allegedly have done very well at all speeds that we've noticed. So yep, so far so good. We'll hopefully see you at Road Atlanta and get a little bit more fun footage along the way.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. No road trip is the same without a stop at Buc-ee's. 2 years ago, we took a road trip to Tail of the Dragon. We stopped at this exact same Buc-ee's. We parked in those exact same parking spots that I am in right there. And I came to this exact spot that I'm standing, and I started talking on this camera. That was my first video where I started talking on camera, and here we are 2 years later, full circle, standing in the same spot. Hey guys, we are here at Barber Motorsports Museum in Birmingham, Alabama. It is home to the largest motorcycle collection in the world. It is also home to the largest Lotus race car collection with over 50. In addition to that, there is a world-class racetrack right behind it. Let's go in and take a look. We are now one floor lower than the board track racing. You can see it right up there. That's where we were a minute ago. This is where you start to get a glimpse of what's yet to come, the Lotus race exhibit. The track itself is 2.38 miles, 17 turns. All right, guys, we are done here. We're gonna get back on the road and head out to the track in Atlanta and have some fun at the Mitty.
I don't like this.
I have made it to Road Atlanta. Bathroom's right there. We set up. Turn 5 is down here. Here's kind of like the entrance road, I guess. It's kind of like the road on the infield. I'm gonna set up camp, claim our spot, stake our flag in the ground, and wait for them to show up. I got camp set up right where we want it, and it started raining.
Woohoo! Somehow we made it. Somehow we made it. Hey, we made it. That's a good thing. The first part was just harrowing. It was really bad, horrible. We went right through red cells, thunderstorms. It was terrible. But the rest of the way, pretty straightforward, and she's no worse for wear. Seems to be running great, and everything looks good. So yeah, we're here. When I got the car, within about a week or so, I went and got some Japanese whiskey to kind of toast the new project. Well, now that the car is done and we're here at Road Atlanta, me and Fred are finishing this bottle off. So cheers, cheers to a great project and a great trip. Do you want some whiskey?
I would take a sip.
And Mariah, do you want to shot a little bit? Okay, so
I'm good.
I'm pretty sure Scotty doesn't.
Nope.
Right. So anyway, yeah. Thanks to everybody that helped with the project, and really glad to finally be here. Cheers.
Well, it's nighttime. We've got the campfire going. We're gonna sit down and just tell stories about the day, and can't wait for tomorrow, 8 a.m. Races starts. We'll see you then. So the guys got here last night. We kind of rushed to set up camp, so we didn't talk much. But Paul, tell us about your great morning yesterday.
The goal, the plan, was to leave at 5 a.m. That worked. We could not see from the rain. The window, the defroster did not work. It was absolutely storming. These cars have basically gas lanterns for headlights, so really a scary drive from the house to where we normally meet at Home Depot on the other side of town. Got there and probably, I'd say 10 inches of water in the parking lot. I drove in because it was dark and couldn't see, and all of a sudden I said, oh my God, we're in water. Like, we are about to float here. Backed out of that, we waited it out, finally got back on the road, and the storm had passed and we drove toward it. So we caught it and had to drive, we had to race the storm to pop through it, and finally came out of that. But the beginning of the day was absolutely terrifying. The first two fuel stops, after we left the second one, I said, you know what, I never even popped the hood. Are we just assuming, well, it's a Nissan, it's gonna be fine? And that's what we did. So on the third one, we just, for giggles, popped the hood and checked the fluids, and everything was fine. All we did was watch gauges. 11 hours.
11 hours.
11 hours, 650.
Driving, not counting when we actually left school.
Right, exactly, yeah. We didn't even leave Lafayette until 3 hours later. Then we were 2 hours later than we were supposed to.
Yeah, and the only fluid leak you have is your front carpets hanging over there, dripping water.
Yeah, both of us have windshield leaks, so we need to address that, I think. But yeah, it was a good trip overall, and we're here.
On the track now. We'll go down there and show you guys. The crap out of that Mustang. That guy in the Mustang, not that Mustang, the other Mustang, his right front has been locking up right here every now and then going into this left turn, and I did not have the camera on. I saw it lock up and he went straight into the gravel. All right, with all that rain they drove through yesterday, they just couldn't handle their cars being dirty. So we are at O'Reilly, get some car wash products, and then we're going to a car wash.
I need to be washed anyway. I'm sorry.
When you're paying by the minute, you tag team it and you hurry it up. The actual racing is until tomorrow. What are they doing today? Is that just practice?
Practice and qualifying.
Practice and qualifying. One guy already wrecked. Two guys actually. One went in the gravel and then one hit the wall.
Did he just die? Because I never heard a skid or anything. Like just all of a sudden they were towing him off. So it's almost like the car just killed or something. Stalled.
I thought you asked if the guy died.
The car. The guy is fine. Car too, probably. I didn't see any damage, and they just pulled it up. So I think it was just an engine failure or something like that.
Gotcha. Well, cars are back from the car wash, looking absolutely beautiful.
Put your sunglasses on.
Oh,
because they're so bright.
So we're gonna get in them, go right around the track, see what kind of mess we can get into.
See all the cool cars.
Chances are you'll probably see one like yours. Hey guys, I hope you're liking the restoration on the Z. Take a look around the channel. We've got a Ferrari series, we've got guitars, we've got cruises, we've got local cars and coffee. Take a look. Practicing now has some Porsches, some muscle cars, but mostly little rotaries and a few 240Zs. So we're gonna check it out. Now, one of the things about this race is everybody drives their nice cars and parks them by their campsites. So we're going to walk over, check out this 510 and a 510 wagon. Tins are awesome. Paul used to have a Volvo P1800 just like this. And this one is a Datsun Roadster, the father to the Z. It is race morning and we made it through the night, but it was eventful to say the least. We were in a rainstorm for about an hour of good winds and lots of rain. My tent does not keep water out of it at all, so I knew that. So I prepared, and the only things that got wet were the things that didn't need to stay dry. I stayed dry. That's all that mattered to me. But we did lose a canopy. The top held water and just collapsed, and there was nothing we could do about it. We were holding on for dear life to the canopy next to it so it wouldn't fly away, and so we wouldn't fly away. Paul's in here making adjustments.
Yes.
Trying to get the defroster lever connected. These two cars are the same type of car. One basically stock, one fully customized from front to back, top to bottom. I'll show you the difference. Spotted something. Oh, wait until you see this. see two turbos in there too. All right, guys, we are headed to the pits. Woo!
Trust me. The last car I want to get in a wreck is the Datsun.
Well, I mean, Figaro is kind of.
Look at those cars.
Get it up in the air. For Cliff. So maybe right up there and see if
Okay, so when they have issues with the track, they don't come back here. I mean, like there were like pit stops at other racetracks, so this is not like a pit
This
stop.
is the pit. No, you don't stop and refuel.
the dates on the transmission.
You get out there and
Like
just
a,
go for it. Well, I mean, there are some races that
Le Mans.
yeah, that has.
I had to look at your picture real close.
Yeah.
We were up in Third Pond earlier.
Okay.
They got more. $30 is an unbeatable price for this match.
Oh,
Unbeatable. 70 mile or whatever. Original thing. Sure. Took it all apart. And so what I did was, I didn't realize that. These pictures are like 2006. Very carefully. It is. It's not rusty. It was not rusty under the panel. It's original. Where is it? I got it. I don't know the story behind it, but it had rocker rust and everything else.
So here we are, the end of the Mitty. They just had the last race on Saturday. They're racing tomorrow, but we're leaving in the morning. You made it. How does that feel?
Well, so 6 months ago when we said, let's try to get this done, I kind of knew we were gonna, no matter what it took. But it's cool that we did. I can't thank everyone else that helped enough, because I surely did not do this by myself. It was, you know, between Scotty, Fred, Mariah, Cliff, etc. I mean, it's hard to name every name because a lot of people chipped in. It was a community thing, and it was fun. Everybody did it for the fun of.
He throws my name in there, but I didn't do much.
Oh yeah, I mean, you put gas in that one time.
No, I didn't. No.
You stood by the gas tank.
I stood by the gas tank
and filmed
while someone else put gas in it.
Thank you for the help. So, that aside, it was a great, fun project to get this thing going, and what an amazing trip it's been. You know, getting it here. We still have to get home. Getting home is much less fun than the excitement of getting here. But we got it here, and it has been an absolute hit. Everyone has really loved both of these cars. The team of these two cars together with these two amazing colors and this amazing the restorations of the two has been awesome.
Every time I look over, somebody's talking to you about it.
Yeah, I've told this. I'm not complaining, but I've told the same story probably 50, 60 times at least here.
And there's a QR code on the back window. We tell them, get your phone out, QR code that, it goes straight to the videos. They get to watch all of them.
And I've been on S30 Life on Facebook for, well, since it started. So many of those actual people that are on S30 Life are here. Not only that, The Z Club of Georgia is here. A huge gathering. They gave us food. They invited us in. They talked about my car, their car.
Never met him.
They no, we don't have to meet them. They just love cars and Z's as much as we do, and it's just instant.
Yeah.
You drive up and they're like, "You must be Paul," and it's like, "Yes, I am. Thank you. Nice to meet you." And so, such a great time. This has been a great weekend. It always is. This is our 20th year coming here, almost in a row. I've missed 4. Fred has missed none. First year I came here was in a Datsun, a 1600 Roadster, which is wild because I don't know if I'd do that today. But 20 years straight, and the last year was in a Z. Not the last year, this year. The last year, 20, was in a Z.
Year number 20,
Next year might be the Ferrari, who knows. But it was awesome to bookend 20 years in 2 Datsuns.
Yeah.
So this has been a great time.
Paul and Fred drove their Z's for the first hour through a monsoon to get here and a flood.
Yeah.
And we still have to drive back. Fred is actually going further from here, going visit family members at a little further, so
North Carolina.
he'll be putting on more miles. But how many miles? 1,200 total?
For me, it'll be a 1,200 mile round trip ish.
Plus the miles we put on while we're here.
Yeah, maybe 100, 200 miles while here, driving around, you know, back roads and stuff. Fred's going to even go further north by 2 more hours.
Wow.
So that's 4 extra hours, whatever miles that is. His trip's way longer, but when we get home, we'll have 1,200 miles in this car, 12 hours here.
Yeah.
We are hoping for like 10 hours back, because that's what it should take.
And all in a car that you took 6 months to build from nothing.
I mean,
look at that, and no issues at all. Oh, well, the battery dies.
I knew the battery was dead before we started.
It's an old battery, but
that's fine.
What you guys have to do, even if it's a 71 240Z that was just finished 3 weeks ago.
53-year-old car.
53-year-old car finished 3 weeks ago. Get out there and drive it.
Yep.